English Intensive Program 011 Grammar The Simple Past Tense Part 2 The Simple Past Tense Yes/No questions. Listen carefully to the following short conversations and pay attention to the word order in yes/no questions. Did you clean up your room? Yes, I did. I sent you the email. Did you see it? No, I didn't. The simple past tense yes/no questions. Begin your yes/no question with did with all personal pronouns I, you, we, they, he, she, or it, or with the singular or plural form of nouns. Examples. Did you find your keys? Yes, I did. I found them in my pocket. Did Adnan buy the tickets? No, he didn't. Adnan didn't buy the tickets. Be careful. Use the base form with did. So we begin the question with the auxiliary did, followed by the subject, followed by the base form of the verb. So again, we begin with did, followed by the subject, followed by the base form of the verb. The simple past tense, WH questions. Listen carefully to the following short conversation and pay attention to the word order in WH questions. What did you buy for my birthday? I brought you a big present. The simple past tense, WH questions. Begin your WH question with a question word such as what, where, when, who, why, how, what time, etc. Then use the same word order as in yes/no questions. Examples. What time did your class begin? My class began at 8 o'clock. How did you go to the airport? I took a taxi. Notice that the WH question begin with a question word followed by the auxiliary did, followed by the subject, followed by the base form of the verb. Again, we begin with a question word followed by did, followed by the subject, followed by the base form of the verb. The simple past tense, use. Use the simple past tense to talk about activities or situations that began and ended at a particular time in the past. The following time expressions refer to the past. Ago, last, for example, last night, last Monday, last week, last year, yesterday, in 2010, in 2012, in 1431, etc. Examples. Ali slept for 8 hours last night. Last night refers to the past. I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. This morning refers to the past. My parents were busy yesterday. Yesterday refers to the past. We had a nice time in Egypt last summer. Last summer refers to the past. My father was born in 1971. 1971 refers to the past. The plane arrived 5 minutes ago. Ago refers to the past. The simple past tense, the spelling of the final D or ED. Add only D to verbs ending in E. Example. The verb arrive ends in E, so we add only D. Example, the plane arrived 5 minutes ago. Smile ends in E, so we add only D. Example, she smiled at me. Die ends in E, we add only D. Shakespeare died in 1616. Invite ends in E, so we add only D. My cousin invited me to his birthday party. The simple past tense, the spelling of the final D or ED. Delete the Y and add IED to verbs ending in Y preceded by a consonant, such as T, B, L, etc. Add ED to verbs ending in Y and is preceded by a vowel, such as I, E, O, U, and A. Examples. Study. The verb study ends in Y and it is preceded by a consonant, D. So, delete Y and add IED. Example, we studied hard this morning. Cry ends in Y and is preceded by a consonant R. So, delete Y and add ED. Example, our baby cried a lot last night. Enjoy ends in Y, but it is preceded by a vowel O. So, add only ED. Example, she enjoyed traveling with us. Play ends in Y and is preceded by a vowel A, so we add ED. Example, he played football last week. The simple past tense, the spelling of the final D, ED. If the verb has one syllable and ends in one vowel plus one consonant, double the last consonant and add ED. Examples. The verb stop has one syllable and it ends in one vowel plus one consonant. So we double the last consonant and add ED. Example, we stopped working early. Plan. The verb plan has one syllable. It ends in one vowel and one consonant. So double the consonant and add ED. Example, she planned her trip carefully. Drop. The verb drop has one syllable. It ends in one vowel and a consonant. Double the consonant and add ED. Example, I dropped the vase. Slap. Slap has one syllable. It ends in one vowel and a consonant. Double the consonant and add ED. Example, he slapped her in the face.